that, understanding around the topic, and we do some research around that and everything. But even then, I think the quality of the guests that we've had, also sometimes you're not quite sure what they're going to say as well.
Well, that's right. I mean, just for the listeners, I put a show outline out, which is very much a high-level outline about what we might discuss. And I say to all of our guests, it could go anywhere.
Absolutely.
Please listen to previous podcasts and you'll get the idea, because
it's got nothing to do with the fact that I'm on it.
Exactly.
But I think that's the favourite thing about the podcast, is there's that broad spectrum, yet everything that we talk about, and I think that's what happened at the live ones especially, is that it's so broad, you just don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, I think so. And I made a note that I wanted to bring up, and this leads straight into it. So one of the things for me personally is just the new ideas that being involved in this over the last year has actually brought to my attention, or given me the motivation to actually go and just do that extra little bit of reading, late at night when I probably, should be asleep or doing something, supposedly more productive, but actually sitting down and reading that stuff and getting into those ideas and just sort of seeing how they can be put together. And, I've got some, I'm excited about next year because I'm hoping I'm going to be able to actually coalesce some of those into making progress.
Ooh, that was a big word.
Oh, it is.
We've got reinvigorated and coalesced.
So's Parthenocissus tricuspidata.
Does that come with cream? It sounds like a dessert.
It could do.
Okay. So on that note, just in sort of about, ideas and thoughts for, next year going forward, I'm going to move on to predictions for 2012. Now, we do have, and I will say, lined up the IT Swami for our January podcast. The IT Swami, aka IT Skeptic, aka Rob England, and lots of other pseudonyms. But he's going to be on our January podcast giving us his prediction for 2012. Before we do that with him, we'll get our first word in and do our predictions. So just what do you think is coming up for 2012 in service management or IT?
Well, Andrew's going to like this one because, I really do think we'll continue to talk about cultural change.
Organisational change.
Without actually doing anything about it. Really, still continue to treat it like that cousin who lives under the porch out the back.
Oh, it's like talking about cloud.
I got asked a question about this the other day, and they said, if we've been talking about cultural change for the last 2 decades, why are you trying to start a business in that space?
Yeah.
Well, that means we should all be out of work because we're all in IT and we've been trying to do IT for 50 years, according to Ivan McPartland, and we're still not getting it right.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. But, the thing is that that's an area that still does excite me, and I know you're the same, Andrew.